Hi everyone. A while back we had this talented girl. She's called Maisha, and with us today is her mother. And we want to know more about her and the journey and many other things. Mama Maisha, welcome.
Thank you.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, so my name is Jackie, and I'm Aisha's mommy,
Yeah.
as you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know how is the feeling? Maisha, of course, is a winner. We know that. How is the feeling as a mother? How do you feel?
I'm very proud of her. She surprises me every day. I'm thankful to God for the talent that He has bestowed on her, and I hope that she'll continue using it in all the right places and in all the right ways.
What is your aspirations, her aspirations, in the future music journey? How do you feel about that? And what do you want her to achieve, probably?
Okay. Well, I hope she continues to grow. In the talent that she continues to grow in the music, and I suppose to go as far as she can and as far as she wants, because at the end of the day it depends on her, and also to be able to balance everything, obviously work and music, and do as much as you can, and be able to give back in the society. Yeah.
I've heard you mention balance. So how do you manage schoolwork and of course you homework, chores and everything, and probably your job and then her talent? How do you manage all that?
Okay, so it's intentional. It has to be intentional, both ways, from Maisha and from myself, and it's just being able to create time for those things we feel like they matter,
Priority
for her, and for us as well. It was a priority, and to make those things that are a priority a priority.
Okay, what else? What am I supposed to ask? This is so exciting because at a very young age, it's so exciting to see her courageous and everything. So, when did she start? When did you notice that she has a talent in singing and an interest in musical instruments? When did you start seeing that in her?
Okay, so instruments was actually what came first. So she started by playing the ukulele, and then introduced her to violin, and she was actually teaching herself ukulele through YouTube at a very early age. I would say, I can't remember how old she was. Probably that makes her sound as though she was really old. She's telling me she was 3. Well, I'll take that. So, however, I have to say, the singing was actually Mr. Philip who saved and just pressed on us that this girl can sing, she's got the voice, nurture her, so she could sing like any other kid really, or like any other person. But it was actually Mr. Philip who said she can do really well, invest in her singing, and so we started the journey.
Now you've mentioned Mr. Philip, and probably the listeners are wondering who is Mr. Philip, and we want to know where you took your daughter to. Who is Mr. Philip, and how can the other parents enroll where your daughter enrolled?
Right. So Miss Philip is the director at Coast Chorus in Mombasa, Nyali, and from what I know, he comes from a very musical family, and he's very musical himself. But most importantly, he's really able to connect with children at their age, and he has a lot of patience that I do not have personally. So and he's actually able to bring talents that are on the inside of kids, and should I say adults as well, and to bring it out and to nurture that. So I would encourage the parents as well to invest in the musical or musicality of their kids, and it's very affordable. Coast Chorus, we know that it's music classes can be extremely expensive,
Yeah.
but it's quite affordable at cost price.
Now, as you're winding up, it is believed that African parents do not like associating with talents, let's say singing, you know. Most of them are probably strict and want their children to stick to studies. What can you tell the parents right now, considering that your daughter is a winner, your daughter has achieved a lot so far at a very young age?
Okay, I'm sure to speak about that word strict. I think it's well, it doesn't necessarily mean that you know, your kid is investing or in talent like music, for example, or any other sport, not just music, that they're neglecting their studies or anything else that they should be doing. It actually gives them a certain level of discipline and you know, what's the word? Discipline and roundedness and responsibility, because they have to balance it all. You know, because obviously the school expects them to complete their homework on time, and of course, you know, we expect that as we invest in their talents, that they are, you know, putting everything in there, you know, for it to count for something. So I encourage anybody who feels like their kid has a talent, whether it's music, whether it's sports, whether it's art, whatever that might be, invest in it. You never know, that might be their career. You know, it might not be the science or the whatever else they take in school. It might be the talent that they have in them. And actually, the Bible says, I cannot quite remember it, but it says that your talent will bring you in front of kings, or it will make you sit with kings. Just paraphrasing it, something like that. So yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We are happy to have you.
Thank you.